So now shows that we were talking about. I want to talk about this little surprise over here.
Yeah, well, Saturday morning cartoons was always something big for us back in the day.
Yep.
They really do that much nowadays. I don't think so, right? Is it really Saturday morning cartoons are big?
There's got to be something.
I don't know if Cartoon Network probably does something. I haven't tuned into the Cartoon Network in a
I feel
while.
like it's not as big nowadays as it was back in the day when we were kids.
No.
But, there was definitely some classic shows that we used to watch and stuff. And one of those classic shows that we can all agree that we loved was the Real Ghostbusters, which was the cartoon based on the Ghostbusters movie, the first Ghostbusters movie.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it didn't have the likenesses or the actors from the movie, it was still started up.
Based on them.
It was a continuation of it.
Yeah.
The first episode starts up from the end of the first movie.
Yeah.
So, but this was definitely a great show that we all loved. And finally, you got the whole set here, the whole box set on DVD. 7 seasons, about 140 episodes, I think it was, something like that. And that was some good stuff. I mean, I had a lot of good memories of that. I remember Slimer, of course, is always very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Two of my favorite characters from this really was the Boogeyman and Sam Hain. They used to have the Halloween specials with him, the guy with the pumpkin head and all.
Oh, yeah,
I enjoyed
right.
that a lot, But, I mean, you guys...
That was always just a good cartoon. And one thing that was, like you were talking about, like nowadays to back then is, I don't know, it felt like throughout the week you see some cartoons here and there, after school cartoons, but then like you knew that when Saturday morning was coming, you're going to get the fresh episode and it was going to be good. It's always at this time. Like, I don't know, like maybe it's still that kind of way now. I don't really know.
Yeah, but now everything's DVR'd. That's another thing that takes away from it too. Is you always had to be up at this certain time to watch the new episode. You know what I mean?
It was a reason to get up early.
There was a reason to. I kind of still like that. I mean, there's good parts and bad parts about it because when you become busy, you don't want to miss the episode. And you can't. What do? You miss the episode. You miss the episode.
Yeah, it's like, I'm supposed to go with my friend. We're going on vacation, but we're going to miss that episode. We'll never get to see it until blah, 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 blah.
But maybe you can remember, if you didn't remember the VHS, I mean, if you had a VCR back then, I mean, that wasn't always, not everybody had that either.
So I don't even know even if there is a Saturday morning, cartoon or something like that, I don't even know if that would even feel the same anymore,
It's probably not as big. I think it probably nowadays would probably be more kiddie-ish, Whereas back in the day, I mean, this is not like a kiddie type of show. I mean, it's for kids, but it's not. It had some serious stuff in it.
I could still watch it though.
Oh, it still holds up.
Still holds up.
You know what it is?
I don't mind the kiddies. Yeah.
I have to say it. I hate saying it, but I just feel like the cartoons then were a little more gritty.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think everyone these days is just a little too soft, and we're a little too soft on the kids. And like we watch these cartoons, they're a little rough on people. They're horrible. It's not like we grew up all screwed up because we watched Ghostbusters or Amazing Spider-Man and stuff like that. But that was a great show. I don't know, some of them about the way they did the shows back then. I'd have to look at it again, but they felt different. They felt better from some of the things I've seen. And I could say I've seen certain things now.
And that, to me, that had one of the best intros. They kept the same music, and then they have the what's that? The character walking in the beginning.
Stay Puffed.
Yeah, I think it was Stay Puffed, right?
Was it?
No,
it was the ghost. It was the ghost.
It was the ghost.
The ghost symbol.
Yeah, the ghost symbol. Yeah,
that's right.
And then he goes into the actual logo and everything like that. But that was one of the most iconic, I think, cartoon intros. I thought, at least for me.
Oh yeah, and then they're walking around, and they do eventually fight Stay Puffed in it, but then they're also doing the dance from the music video. They did,
right?
So if you watch the music video and you see the way they're dancing there, they do the dancing in this. Was it in the intro or was it the outro? That I think I might be getting confused.
I think it's the outro.
One of them. Maybe it was the outro that they did it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Because I remember that they do the dance. They're walking in the street doing the dance, and then Slimer comes along and he slimes like he's like he gets on somebody's leg, they twist around, and then they slime the whole floor, and everybody falls, and then they just chase after him or whatever.
Yeah, man, it's been so long, I don't even remember. Like as you're saying it, it's coming back, but I'm like, oh my god, like.
Well, now I mean, if you don't have the DVD set, or if anybody ever wants to catch up on it, I believe what they're doing starting today, this Saturday, is they're bringing it back to Saturday morning cartoons on I believe on the YouTube channel for Ghostbusters. So they're doing episodes of the show. So they're re-airing the show on the YouTube channel on Saturday mornings now. So if you ever need to catch up on it, or catch an episode,
were they airing a new one every Saturday, almost like how they used to do it?
Yeah, I think they're doing it the old school way.
That's cool.
Like Saturday,
But once Saturdays. You see it, it's probably up permanently.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm curious about it, because what, I would sit back on my computer playing a game and throw that on the side just to see that, to like remind myself of how it really was, because obviously as a kid it was amazing. But I'm curious if I watched it now, if I'd still feel the same way.
But yeah, I mean, this show, the music was great, especially the fact that they kept the theme song for it. The characters were great. They reflected the guys from the movies. Maybe a little bit more, obviously animated, but like I don't mean animated as in animation, but like animated as like the way their personalities were. It was always funny that Peter and Slimer becoming like this having this love-hate relationship in it. And like I said, there's plenty of classic characters and classic episodes in there. I've always like I said, enjoyed the Halloween ones with Sam Hain, the whole boogeyman thing. Having a connection with Egon was always great. The Ecto, all the different trucks. The different vehicles and stuff that they came out with. I mean, obviously they made it obviously so they can make toys and such too for it. Plenty of toys came out.
How old is that toy? Huh? That's an old one you brought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we had some props over here. We got the ghost trap from the cartoon there. They used to run around
back here. It's harder to see, but
we got the proton pack back here. With the neutrino wand attached to it. Just some of the products that they came out with, when they came out with the show. Again, I mean,
I know we talked about it, but I want to see the new one coming out with the kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
I think that got delayed again, though. I think it got delayed till next year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm pretty
sure. 2022?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it got delayed again.
I think they want to do a theater.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to wait for everything to open up, it seems. I would think. I don't think there's a problem with the movie. I think it's done. It's just a matter of
I'm sure it's
releasing
it.
Now. They just want to.
Maybe they're just not getting the deal they want to put it on TV for people.
Could be that too. Yeah. Then maybe somebody's if they're trying to sell it to Amazon or something or HBO or something, no, they're not buying it.
So they're like, screw it. We'll just wait till the theater opens up and just bang it out.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully it's.
Hope so.
Hopefully it's good. I mean, I think it'll be good. Yeah.
And that's an Ecto Transformer, right? Ecto 1 Transformer.
Oh yeah, from
that's cool.
2 years ago they did a crossover with Transformers. So they got the Ecto 1, so it's Ectotron. So yeah, it's in the original, the old school Transformers packaging, but it's the Ecto 1 vehicle that transforms into a robot. And then they also did an Optimus Prime one where it was basically just a repaint of like one of the masterpiece Optimus Primes. They just put him in a big case, and the case was shaped like the backpack. And it actually had straps on the back too. Like you could unfold the strap, you could undo the straps, Velcro straps, and wear it, put it on your back. And the Optimus Prime truck had all the Ghostbusters. It was white with the Ghostbusters lettering and name and the symbols and everything on it and all. So that was pretty cool.
What does that thing go for?
I don't think it's worth a whole lot right now. I mean, when I bought it, I think it was like $50 when I bought it.
50?
Yeah, $50, $60 maybe.
50.
The Optimus Prime one was more expensive because it was a masterpiece figure. So I mean, that was a lot more. But this one, it was like I think $50.
It's crazy how much fucking figures cost now.
Well, try getting the original toys from this show
on eBay. You used to have the whole Didn't you have the whole thing? The whole. Or was that? Or was that the He-Man castle?
Oh no, I had the He-Man castle.
Oh, that's what it was. Who?
I have it.
You have it.
You have the firehouse, right?
You have the firehouse, right?
Yeah, I got the firehouse.
I didn't have the firehouse.
Yeah, I got the firehouse. I got the Ecto cars, Ecto 1 and the one from the second movie. I do have some of the action figures around, but